Hi, I'm Joe Revita from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we were one of only 25 Martin Custom Shop expert dealers. And why that's important is because today I get to present to you this Martin Custom Shop D-28 1937. This is available strictly through dealers like ourselves, and it's a really exciting day. These are phenomenal instruments, and they represent a great contrast and a combination of Martin's history with modern features. I'm really excited about it because it gives us massive tone, great playability, and this incredible look. The Authentic series, which has been around in Martin, is kind of the basis of this guitar and this project. This instrument has a solid Adirondack spruce top. It has solid Adirondack bracing, and it's 5/16 inch scallop bracing. And it's all the authentic bracing patterns. So it's the tucked bracing with the tucked bridge plates, all that good connection, hide glue, cloth strips, the real true definition of the Authentic series bracing. These guitars aren't featuring VTS, so it's a straight Adirondack top and bracing. It has East Indian rosewood back and sides. Really, really phenomenal instrument. And a big upgrade they gave us in this series, which hasn't been available before, is a truss rod. I can't tell you how excited I am about that. We were really, really pumped to find out that you could have adjustability in the neck because modern players demand that. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's really, really cool to have a vintage style instrument, but having that truss rod is imperative, and we have it here. This guitar has massive output. Adirondack bracing that's scalloped, I always consider it to be like a trampoline. It just forces tone out of the guitar. It pushes so much air. This top is sanded 5/1000ths of an inch thinner than they would traditionally do, which is great because it makes it thinner, more responsive, and you're going to hear that when we play it for you here in a minute. Just really, really a vocal, powerful instrument. It's going to be very, very hard to find many instruments that'll be able to overpower this one. I mean, a really, really special guitar. Ebony fingerboard and bridge, the 1930 style belly glue-in saddle, obviously bone nut and saddle, Waverly tuners, and then the Authentic 1937 neck shape, which is a beefy neck shape. What's cool about this neck is in the first position, right down here, it's really kind of comfortable. It's, it's a V, but it's pretty tapered, not hard to get your hand around. As you move up, this guy is bulky. There's no doubt about it. So if you're looking for a neck that's got that beefiness that is not present in modern guitars, this is your guy. They did just a really, really special job of nailing this neck shape. And I find it to still be comfortable. V-necks are kind of like what your hand wants to do anyway. It makes a V. So, I find that most people who are buying a dreadnought like this likely aren't shredding, Van Halen riffs up and down the neck. So how bulky it is here may not be that imperative, but it's still playable for sure. Very comfortable and natural feeling, but it's definitely thicker, really thick compared to a modern instrument. They finished this guitar in what they call a vintage low gloss, which is a muted finish, and this is an amber tone burst, which is spectacular, like kind of like vintage white binding. The real story here is this burst though, because it's just eye-grabbing. When we opened them up yesterday, it was like, wow, it just popped. You immediately want one. They've done a phenomenal instrument, and this one does not feature the stage 1 aging. They make one as well with stage 1 aging that has light kind of like crazing in the finish and kind of that checkering that you'd expect in a guitar that's been left under your grandparents' bed or something like that from the 30s or 40s, but otherwise was well maintained. It's not overly relic, but we check both out at empiremusic.com. You can see all the photos. Now, let's do a good run through here of the output. This guitar is just huge sounding. What's really cool about it though is because it's the top percentage, it's like the top sorted wood. This guitar goes completely through the custom shop, so all the wood that gets sorted and then it gets put into the custom shop because it's really graded the best, then tested and flexed by hand by the builders there to make sure that, hey, this is going to be a great dreadnought guitar. They're maximizing the instrument. The back and sides are made great for a dreadnought guitar. If it was supposed to be a triple O, they won't use it for a dreadnought, where you don't find that in production instruments. So really, a lot of work ahead of time in sourcing and procuring the woods, grading it, and getting it into the right position so that when we go ahead and build it, we make a phenomenal instrument. Well, that allows a guitar like this to play great at a light volume if you want to through, I mean, the headroom is just, it'll blow the roof off here. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what you think. Super powerful. I mean, the guitar is just shaking against me. It's really, really impressive. It opens up easily. It gives you that nice sparkle at the top, but not brittle. It's definitely got some cut to it. And then at the bottom end, it's got that punch and that fullness, but it isn't muddy. I didn't hear the guitar distorting. There's a lot of time where we're strumming big and, you know, it's like the guitar falls apart and it's just loud. It doesn't sound good. And I always reference, you know, would you rather have an 80-inch TV that was standard definition or a 55-inch TV that was high definition? You prefer the high definition. You want to be able to see crisply. But it's the same with the guitar. We want to hear all those notes succinctly. We want them to be present because we're playing them. You know, if we're going through the effort of pushing down the frets and the strings, we want those notes to be heard, and that's absolutely the case here. Another standout feature of something like this instrument, because it's balanced so well, is the mids. You know, I think if a knock a lot of players could find on a dreadnought with spruce top and rosewood back and sides, you get all that bass and you get a lot of treble, but the mids just evaporate. Not going to be the case here. I'm really, really pleased with how these sound. It's a really vocal instrument, almost choral through the mids. I mean, phenomenal. I would love for you to go to empiremusic.com to check out the Martin Custom Shop D-28 1937. You can see all the photos of every single guitar that we offer right there, whole entire Martin collection, everything we have. We do full factory setups. You can call us 412-343-5299. You can always text me, call me 412-915-7118. You can chat with us through our site. We will make sure you get a phenomenal instrument, the best version of a Martin guitar possible right here at Empire Music. We can answer all your questions, make sure our setup is dialed. We do a full factory setup before we ship, professionally package it. Whether you pick it up in store or online, we're gonna promise an amazing experience. I'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. I want to talk to you about the new Martin Custom Shop D-28 1937. And this beautiful, low vintage gloss. amber tone burst finish right here at Empire Music. Thanks for watching. Reach out with any questions, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon about this amazing guitar.